When I was 10 years old, I took recorder lessons, face to face, man to man lessons for recorder. I know in Japan, you learn recorder in school with the whole homeroom, but for some reason, I really wanted to get good at playing the recorder. Anyway, one day, I went to my recorder lesson and had my lesson, and it was time for me to walk home. My recorder teacher had a son. What was his name? I can't remember his name, but let's say his name was Kyle. It wasn't Kyle, but let's say it was Kyle. Kyle, I think, was 1 year younger than me, but he wanted to walk home with me. So I thought, no problem. So Kyle and I walked home. We were walking along the street to go home, and there was a boy across the street. His name was Jeff. And I can't remember why, but he wanted to talk to us. So Kyle and I crossed the street and we talked to Jeff. I think maybe we did some wrestling or something. But anyway, it was time for me to continue home. So Kyle was all ready to go back. So Kyle had already gone across the street. And I think Kyle was impatient because Kyle's mother expected him to come back home soon. So anyway, I ran across the street and a car, boom, hit me. Maybe the car was going 20 miles an hour. That's what they tell me. I don't know. I was unconscious. I woke up and I was in a lot of pain. I remember I was crying before I woke up because my whole body hurt. I remember I was screaming for my recorder because I guess my recorder had been on my body or something and maybe it had gone flying or something. But when I woke up, my recorder teacher was standing over me and she said, "I have your recorder." But anyway, they took me in an ambulance to a hospital, and I spent 1 month in the hospital. One thing I think about a lot is I was actually happy in the hospital because people were worrying about me. I was 10 years old.